Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Got a little bit of a rustic setting this morning. Decided to head down near the river over here and shoot this video. Not a bad day out, pretty nice actually. What I wanted to talk about this morning are the necessities that you need on the Toyota Tundra. And I'm not talking about things that the dealer should be installing necessarily, or the manufacturer rather, but things that you can install that make the driving experience in the Tundra even more pleasant than it is. And just a few little things. They don't cost tons of money, and like I said, you can do them yourself. The first is really quite simple, and that is the antenna. You need a shorter antenna on this truck. I mean, if you're putting it in the garage, you don't really want to be banging into this thing every time you pull in. I know it's so long, that's why they call it a whip antenna, I guess, that at least in mine, it always hit the top of the garage door when I was pulling in. And I was always afraid that it would damage it or rip it off or something. It doesn't cost much to do. All you need is a wrench, and it's very simple. You do have to watch the length that you get, I suppose, for reception. Mine, I think, is right around 14 inches, and I don't have any problems. No problems at all. The next thing are side steps. Now, mine did come with these side steps from the factory, or the manufacturer. I'm not a big fan, as you may know, of the brushed stainless or aluminum or whatever this is here, because it kind of gives you a chrome look, and I'm not a big chrome fan. But I think from a utility standpoint, the truck is a little bit higher, and if you have people that maybe are a little bit shorter or just feel a little more confident getting into a truck, they really make a big difference. It's nice to be able to step up to those things and get in the truck. And one thing that I've noticed, I've had other ones on other trucks, and you have to make sure they're big enough that you can actually get your foot on when you get in the truck. Same thing getting out. You want to be able to hit it when you get out of the truck. Otherwise, you kind of step over them and you kind of scrape the back of your pant leg against them. And in the wintertime, when they're dirty and salty and everything else, it can be just a mess. So while I do like the looks of the smaller ones or the shorter ones better, I have learned that the bigger, wider ones are actually more useful and make getting in and out of the truck just easier. Next, and this is something that I did a few weeks ago. There's a video up on the channel about it. But the spray-in bed liner, or even a drop-in if you don't have any liner at all. This to me is a necessity. I mean, I don't know why you would want to get a truck and then tear the heck out of it by putting stuff in a painted bed. Just doesn't make sense to me. It provides an opportunity for more damage when you don't have one. Rust, scrapes. I mean, these trucks are not cheap, so why not spend, this cost me I think around 400 bucks or something like that to put one in. So it's well worth the expense, I think. I do Line-X. For me, they've always been the best, the most durable, and they look pretty good. You can even get these things color matched now. They'll put a color in the spray, and you can color match the truck. Pretty cool. I kind of like the black because it goes with the black accenting on the truck, but you can get it color matched. Next, tinted windows. Depending on where you live, I suppose. I know in some states you're not allowed to have tinted windows, but for me, and if you spend any time in the truck, it really makes the driving experience more pleasant when it's very sunny outside. When the sun is beating down on you through those side windows. For me, I drive on the freeway, and at night and in the mornings during the summer, the sun is always on my side, it seems, and it's always beating in on me. And tinted windows cut the glare down, cut the heat down, and they just look cool. So why not? Next are all-weather floor mats. If you look at what mine look like right now, you can see all the crap and junk that's on them. If I had just carpeted floor mats, all that crap and junk would be on my what once were nice looking carpeted floor mats. These things you just take out, you can scrub them a little bit with a sponge with some soapy water or whatever, or just spray them off to get all that grime and gunk and crap off of them, and save your carpeted floor mats for later, I guess. I don't even know why you would want them in a truck to begin with. They do look nice from the beginning, but man, they just look horrible, I think. After a while, they get wet, they get embedded with dirt and grime and crap, and they just don't hold up very well. Now I'm going to throw in here a couple of things that aren't necessities. They're necessities for me. And that was getting rid of the chrome parts. I'm not a big chrome fan. I know there are people out there who love the chrome, but not me. I've changed out the door handles, as you can see, to color match. They were chrome. The mirror covers were chrome. And it's funny, these mirror covers were so clear, I guess. You could walk up to these and it was like a mirror. And I really don't like that. If I want a mirror, I guess I'll go find a bathroom somewhere. I don't know. Or I'll pull down the visor. There is a mirror in there. On the front end, you know, the theory is that we Americans, we just love chrome. More chrome, the better. The grill, of course, was a massive chrome structure. Had to get rid of that. So I went with a color matched surround, bulge, and then the honeycomb center or insert. And I think it looks much better. Again, I know it is a matter of preference. There are a lot of people out there who love the chrome. And if you love the chrome, obviously, you should get what you like. The other thing that I'm going to do, and fortunately on this truck, and you know, strangely, I didn't even realize this when I bought it. The rear bumper covers are color matched. You can see here. On a lot of trucks, those are chrome. So I got lucky. I didn't even realize it until I got it home. I thought that I was going to have to replace those. But as it turns out, I don't need to at all. However, on the front, matching with the what was chrome grill here, I do have chrome fender caps, I guess I'll call them, bumper caps, that do need to be replaced, again, in my opinion, as an anti-chromist. I do have some on order. It should be a pretty simple install. It looks to me like they just bolt on the sides. I'm sure there's probably some clips in there as well. There always are, but there are bolts here that hopefully they'll just pull right off. The only thing I don't like about replacing those, I guess, is these pieces, and I could be wrong. Let's see. They seem to be metal. I'm guessing they're probably not. I really can't tell just by looking at them or touching them. The new ones are going to be plastic, which everything else is on the truck anyway. These little side pieces, of course, they're plastic. The grill's plastic. The bulge is plastic. Everything else is plastic, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I do want to replace those. So those are the things that I think are necessities that you must have in this truck. Again, all of them I think are simple jobs that you can do at home, except for the window tent. I would not recommend doing that yourself unless you're really good at those kind of things or you have experience obviously doing it. But it is an art form in my opinion, and something that you definitely should have done. All you have to do in the Tundra are the front two windows, because everything else is already tinted. So I think it cost me right about 85, 90 bucks, something like that, to have the windows tinted. But definitely worth having it professionally done, unless, like I said, you're really good at that kind of thing. Anyway, just wanted to get on here and talk about that a little bit. The things that you've got to have on the truck. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know if you agree. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you next time on the web. Have a good day.